Ciao Bellas, and welcome back to my channel for another Let's Talk Thursday. And this week is the third and final part to the three-part series I'm doing on nourishing the whole of who you are, mind, body, and spirit. And this week we're talking about the spirit. Tip number one, probably the most important of all of them, and that is to understand that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience and not a physical being having a spiritual experience. If you can understand that one truth, it will change your perspective on so much in your life. If you stop trying to fight against people and the things here going on in the physical, it will give you so much more peace and joy for the time that you have to spend here on earth. We get so caught up in the day-to-day of life and things and struggles and trials and tribulations that we lose sight of the fact that the Bible tells us the battle is not against flesh and blood, it's in the spirit realm. And that's because we're spiritual beings. So we can't lose sight of that and get caught up in what we see in front of us in the physical. We have to keep our eyes on the fact that we're spiritual beings, and that's where everything is going on for us as believers. Tip number two, get in community with other believers who will edify you. It's simple. The Bible tells us that iron sharpens iron. So if you are spending most of your time around people who aren't encouraging you towards the things that are going to feed your spirit what it needs, then, like I said in the previous video, you look around you and that's, you can tell where you're headed. So get around people in community with people, believers, who are going to push you to the things that are going to feed your spirit, good things that you need to progress in this walk. Tip number three, lean on the Word of God to teach you and fill your spirit with what it needs. While getting in community with other believers is great, it's a good thing to do. I think it's an important thing to do when you're trying to go on this journey of filling your spirit. But make sure that you're going to the source first. When you're struggling, when you're down, let Him pick you up. Let Him fill you up. Friends and family and all that should just be a bonus. So those are my tips for the spirit part. I kind of would like to dive into it a little bit more, but I didn't want to make this video too long. It's actually kind of late right now. I filmed a little bit late today, so I'm a little tired. If you can see that in the video, I apologize. But those are the three main things that came to mind when I thought about nourishing the spirit part of who you are, to make sure that we're operating at optimal functionality, I guess is a good way to say it, when it comes to nurturing and feeding the whole of who we are. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching, and hopefully you tune in again next week. If you enjoyed, please thumbs it up, share it, comment down below. Let me know if there are other videos that you'd like to see me do, and I'd be more than happy to get those pumped out. And as always, you can email me questions or comments and things that you don't want to leave below at info@ilovethisgirl.org. And until next week, love on somebody. Love y'all. Ciao.